today I have a story to tell you guys. So it's gonna be story time. Oh, if my camera is shaking, I apologize. Just give me a minute. Let me refocus this. Not refocus it. Can we stabilize? Okay, so story time. Okay, so so this story is gonna be about like, let's say, well, this is a true story. This is how I broke my collarbone the first time, like, ever. So, like, I have this great friend. He's like my best friend. Well, he was my best friend, but like, we don't really talk as much anymore, I guess. So, we're really great friends still. We play online. I played on with him on Fortnite for a minute. You guys may have seen his gamer tag, like FrankieBob529. Yeah, that dude. And so this story involves him and I at his house whenever I was like 6. Yeah, like I was like 6 years old. No, not 6. Maybe 8 or 10ish. Yeah, 8 or 10ish. Like 8 years old or 10 years old. One of those two. And so I go over to his house this one day because me and him are trying to hang out, right? Because we're like best buds. And this is like when the PS3 was a thing, so I'd be like, yo, let's go play the PS3. And like, it was his dad's PS3, and like, we barely got to use it. And I'm like, yo, let's go sneak, and let's go get some, let's go play some games. And he's like, okay, man, but if my dad walks in, it's on you. I'm like, oh, okay. So his dad, well, okay, we're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, yeah. And his dad walks in. This is like, so I go in early. Well, I spent the night that night before. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. So I spent the night before, and then I was like, yo, let's go play some Black Ops 2 or whatever, PS3. And like, it's like 8 in the morning, 7:30 to 8 in the morning. And he's like, okay, yeah, but if we get caught, it's on you. I'm like, all right. So we're playing for a good hour and a half, maybe till it's like 9. And his dad wakes up, and he walks into the living room, and he's like, yo, y'all need to get off and you go outside, go do something productive, he said, I think. And this is where it all started. So we go outside, and he has a trampoline, right? Yeah, he has a trampoline. And me and him would, like, we used to, like, make fight videos, I guess, because we were, like, I don't know, we were weirdos. We were, like, yeah, we were weirdos. So we used to make, like, fight videos whenever we were, like, 8 years old. Like, starting at, like, 8 years old. And so he has a trampoline, mind you this. And his grandparents live next door. So, yeah. And so we're on his trampoline, jumping around, you know. And then all of a sudden, he's like, yo, we should make a fight video. And I'm like, alright, you guys want to go for real this time? Or you want to make one up? And he's like, oh, we're going to go for real. And I'm like, okay, so like, we start off slow, you know, we throw punches, bam, 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 and we're wrestling, like, I grab him and I throw him down on the trampoline, he does the same thing, and like, we're going all out, like, we're kicking and everything, you know what I mean? And so, so I kicked him, and like, I kicked his leg, like, that sweep motion, whatever, and like, his leg, like, his feet collapsed under him, and he fell down. So he gets up, and he's mad. So he's all, you want some of this? It's like so cringy when we think about it, since like, this was so long ago. This was like 6 to 7 years ago. And he's like, yo, you want some of this? I'm like, yeah, bring it. And mind you, I was a squeaker back then, like, I sounded like this. Yeah, kind of squeaker I was. And so he charges at me, and I don't know how to explain this move, but like, so here's him. Alright, he's right there, right? And here I am. So he's running, bam, 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 and I run past him, and I hit him with my hand and push him forward like that, and he falls. And then he gets mad again. So I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Let's do this. And he's like, he gets up and he starts jumping high, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? I thought we were fighting. He's all, well, we are. And he comes charging at me like a damn ninja. Ah! And he jumps up, bam, and here's me. Okay, oh, that was like weird. Never mind. Don't mind that. Okay, so he jumps up. He's like, yeah, and this shoulder right here, my right shoulder. This is his foot. My arm was his foot. So he jumps up. He's all bam, bam. His foot's up here. He jumps like really high, and then his leg lands right here, bam, and my arm like just like it snaps right here. It snaps, and my arm's like my bone's sticking up like that, and like here's the thing, I didn't feel the pain because like I had an adrenaline rush, you know. Whenever you're like, when your adrenaline's rushing and pumping through your blood and all that, you're like, you don't feel pain. So like, it hurt a little bit, like, cause like you still feel some pain whenever there's adrenaline and all that. So I'm like, dude, I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna go home. And he's like, all right, okay, cool. And I go home maybe 10-15 minutes later. I live down the street, so I just walk home whenever I'm like 8 years old. So I walk home, and I go inside, and I go sit on the couch. And then my mom walks in because she like, I think she was on her lunch break. I think she was on her lunch break, yeah. She comes, or no, wait. It was on a Saturday, yeah, she was off that day, okay? So she walks into the living room, and she notices me holding my arm like this. I was holding my arm like this. And she was like, what'd you do, son? What'd you do? And like, I didn't want to tell her anything, so like, I went back to my room for like 5 minutes maybe. And I come back out, and like, I see her, she's right there. And like, I lay down on the couch like a weird way. So like, there's pressure right here holding the bone together like that. And she's like, what'd you do? I'm like, nothing. And I'm like, I'm crying. I'm like, nothing. Like, nothing. And, like, and she's like, yo, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Like, all sad. And she like lifts my shirt. I don't know if you can still see it. She lifts my shirt. I have a really bad tan line, as you can see. And she lifts my shirt, and it was like right here in this area. It broke, and you can see the bone popped out like that. And she's like, dude, we gotta go get you to the ER. And I'm like, I don't wanna go. Like, what if they do something? And like, you know what I mean? So she's like, just let's go. And she takes me to the ER, and like, I live like 5 minutes away from where I used to live. I live like I live like 2 minutes away from the hospital. But now I live like 10. But so I go to the hospital, and she tells them that she thinks my bone's broken. So I get admitted, and like they go take X-rays, and they said the bone's like snapped like clean, like broken right here. And I'm scared. I'm like, can I use his arm? And like, I'm all crying. I'm saying, so like, will the arm still be the same and all that? And they're like saying, yeah, you'll be fine. There's like, you have to go to Albuquerque to go to a specialist or whatever. So we go to Albuquerque that day. Well, we go to Albuquerque that day, and that doctor in Albuquerque, I don't remember his name, but he's like, alright, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get you a brace. And like, the brace made you look like really weird. I don't think I have it anymore, but if I do, I'll bring it out and like show you guys in a different video. But like, the brace, it goes from all the way on your back all the way down here, and like, it makes your shoulders lift up like that. So like, you look like this, and that's like weird, huh? That's weird. Your shoulders are raised high, and like, it's supposed to hold your thing, your shoulder, or your, I broke the collarbone, my collarbone, yeah. So it holds that in place until it heals. And so 3 months, 4 months pass. It's healing slowly but surely. And around 6 months, it's like fully healed, right? So like, I can move it now. And like, it's crazy, man. At such a young age, I broke a bone. But yeah, that's my story time. I don't have anything else to say about it, I don't think. Yeah. So that's exactly how I broke my collarbone when I was little. There's a story time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, show your friends, subscribe, you know, whatever, because I guess you guys like whenever I post these kind of videos, whenever I talk to you, whenever I interact with you. Let me know. Do you like these kind of videos? Yeah or nah? But that's the video for today, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're new. I'm 8 subscribers away from 100 subscribers, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really crazy. But yeah, that's my video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget. Oh my god, I keep repeating myself. But yeah, that's my video. Peace, guys.